Welcome back to another great episode of 25 and Over Club. It's your boy, Billy the Bad Guy, Billy the Goat, Billy the Kid, Bills, and
Renee, aka Renee Proper, and you are watching another wonderful episode of the 25 and Over Club, where life gets real after the age of
Dirty 25.
Dirty 25.
Dirty 25.
You're so
What does
regular.
that mean?
Dirty, it's just an emphasis, like dirty boy, like fuck boy.
Dirty
Right.
love. I feel like you're
So like you want to say something big. So one big dirty rat them find in the Bronx.
Welcome to because that's the only place you really gonna find it, honestly. Because there's no other place you're gonna find it.
That's
One big
no
dirty
shade.
rat.
It's all love. We love all the five boroughs except Staten Island.
Excuse me, not too much. Not too much.
You say you from Staten Island now?
I was raised there for majority of my life.
Because you love to claim Queens. Pick a side.
I'm a Queens nigga.
Which
Like, we're bougie.
So when you introduce yourself, they be like, "Where you from?" Where you say?
Queens daddy.
That you don't be like, "But I was raised in Staten Island." You don't say that.
It depends.
That's
depends.
enough said.
Like if I'm talking to you and you be like, "Oh yeah, I was raised in Staten Island." Me too. Yeah, I'm trying to find something.
You say you're versatile.
Versatile.
Okay.
You know,
Trying to find
if
some
you
common
like,
ground.
I'm from Brooklyn. I love me a Brooklyn.
But when you find a guy, when you meet somebody, they be like, "I'm from Staten Island," do you be like, "Ugh"?
What part?
Because me not come up
What
out the
part?
water. I'm telling you right now, I'm not coming.
It depends. But I probably won't
I'm
be a
not
guy in
coming.
Staten Island now because I'm not coming across the water. And the Uber in Staten Island, when I go to my mother's house, it's $95.
So why don't you just catch the boat? Like just even take the train down? Oh yeah, but from where you live, it's hard to go to the city.
I kind of have like this thing where I could take a train,
Mhm.
the LIR to another train, and take the boat and then take a bus. See, that just sounds like too much right there,
Yeah.
right? And I would never get my license. I'm forever going to Uber it. Like I want
Don't
to
tell yourself
driver in real
that.
life.
Don't
I
tell
can't
yourself
get a
that.
license.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
We're using the word can't now?
Okay, pastor.
Cans?
Talking about pastor.
Ketchup
Here we
time.
go. You ready, Wolf? So I'm at work being the best manager that I know how to be because I appreciate me and my employees and I work so hard. Harder than them.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Yes. And I bought every single person in their Chipotle today because I love them.
Okay.
Yes. I also bought them Starbucks. Because
Oh, wait,
I love them.
yes.
Yes, I did.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
Continue.
And next week, I will be giving them all raises. So we're looking at that.
Okay. CEO.
I'm lying, but I was at work.
No, we got you on record. We got you on tape,
I was
motherfucker.
at work, minding my business, and I'm talking to Corey, and I look up, and I said, "Oh shit, that's Pastor Torres," and I put my head down. And then I looked up, and Corey was like, "That's not him."
Dun, dun, dun,
And
dun.
then McKinley goes, "Yeah, that's him." So I go, "Fuck!" My heart dropped. I could not do anything. I was just stuck.
What did you feel? Like butterflies or some roaches? Because it's a difference. Like when you see somebody you don't want to see, you feel like a nausea, like, ugh. But when you feel butterflies, it's like, can't eat, can't sleep.
I felt that. I felt, what the fuck is this nigga doing at my motherfucking job? Like, and you know what the niggas want to tell me? I didn't know you was going to be here.
Yeah, that's cap.
But now that you know I'm here. So, so his friend works there. So I go back there. I'm like, bitch, why you didn't tell me he was coming? Like, what the fuck? No heads up or nothing. She's like, surprise. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I have not seen this man or spoken to this man in 6 months.
Wow.
So it was just like, what?
How did you feel?
I was just stuck. Like, I didn't know, like, I didn't want to make it seem like I was working, but not pay him any attention.
And then you didn't want to seem pressed.
I didn't want to seem pressed. But it was just like, nigga, you're here. What's the conversation about? We started speaking about my office.
Well, see, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was
hey,
like, you see my new office? He
right.
said, office? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm sorry to offend you, but that's not much of an office. It's a closet.
Well,
So I was
see,
like,
he hasn't changed much.
yo, yo, it was just so fucking weird. Starting off the show with our single, married, send it to Renee situationship segment. So the first topic is
Did you?
yes, I just sent
Okay.
it. How important is it for your friends to like your man or the person you're dating? Wow, I didn't even realize when I put this. Have you ever fell out with a friend or over someone you dated? Have you ever fell out with a friend over someone you dated? And you want to go first?
Yes. I think it absolutely does not matter that if my friends like my partner. Is it nice if they like them? That's cool, but I really don't. But my thing is, I don't really go to my friends and bash my nigga. I don't do that. So they're not gonna have no reason to not like him. I don't do
I come
that.
on the public platform. I come on the podcast.
I don't do that because when you forgive your partner, your friends and family don't. They're gonna hold that stuff over their head forever. And sometimes it's something petty, and I'm coming to you blowing it out of proportion. Next thing is, I'm saying they keep coming to the family function. They giving them the side eye. Look at this fucking nigga over here. But I practice not to kind of do that because I'm gonna go back to my nigga. I'm going back, so I don't talk about him. After the relationship is over, though, I tell him all the tea.
I felt like I lost when I was in this relationship with Taurus. I lost about 2 high school friends, but and I had to realize, like sometimes in life you outgrow your friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, how can I say this? All right, so one example is one of my friends thought I picked her side over his, right? His side over hers. So what happened was we went to New Orleans, right? And it was for my birthday, right? And then he's just like, the attention's supposed to be on me. So one of my friends was having like maybe an anxiety attack or panic or something was wrong with her where she was breathing hard and she had to go back to the hotel room. So he brought her back to the hotel room.
Okay.
All right. And then we was going to the ice cream shop, but he told my friend to tell me like, oh, can you tell him bring me back some ice cream also?
Right.
So when I'm on FaceTime with him coming back from the ice cream shop, I'm like, yo, this ice cream is so good. I can't believe you not having no ice cream.
Right.
And he's like, I asked your friend, like, I asked her, can she give me ice cream?
Right.
To tell you. And I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that he asked for ice cream? And her thing was, oh, well, he should have came if he really wanted ice cream. So he was upset with me because I didn't stand up for him. And then she was upset with me.
What was her reason for just not telling you? Like, just wanted
if he really wanted ice cream, he would have came.
That's not a reason. That's just what she said. Like, okay, well, I'm not telling Bilal because, like, you wanted to sabotage? Like, what?
There was no reasoning. And so what I've learned is talking to, like, other friends where it's just, like, they felt like when I started talking to him, he would basically, I wasn't really confrontational.
Yeah, but did you, like, plant seeds, like, when you guys were having
No,
problems?
they always assume, like, oh, I feel like he's using you. They made up their own scenarios in their head. I never bad-mouthed him to them.
Okay.
So it'd be like, oh, I feel like he's using you, or I don't like him for you, or Bilal's changed because he's in your life now, or so they made up their own situations. Well, let's say they assume, and when you assume, you make an ass of yourself, right? And all that energy projected. So he's like, I see how y'all moving with me because they will ask him questions inappropriate, like, oh, so like one person asked him in New Orleans. I don't remember exactly what the question was, but it was like, so do y'all have good sex? And he's like, yo, boundaries. Like, what the fuck? And then she asked like something like, it was just inappropriate.
Right.
So now it's just like, oh, I don't like him because he's changing Bilal. Bilal's sticking up for himself because he's being disrespectful for him. It didn't make sense.
So your friends are mad at you that you started sticking up for yourself?
Yeah, because back then I used to be I was non-confrontational.
Right.
I would always be quiet. I would always just
really. You were quiet.
If I didn't give a fuck about close people, I would be if I was with people that's close to me, I wasn't very confrontational.
Okay,
I
like
never
when your friends, okay, I know, a lot of people. I'm gonna let you continue, but then this is common in a lot of people. Like when you love your loved ones, your friends and stuff. Sometimes you let some shit rot because you don't feel it. You don't want to ruin the friendship or the relationship. Just even like sometimes you want to put them in their place and they're wrong. Sometimes you want to like let me just let that rot because my relationship with them is more important than me speaking up for myself.
One time she called me for my birthday and she's like, "Where you at?" I was like, "I'm in Miami with tourists."
Right.
And she's like, "Oh God." But he heard it. I love this nigga. And our relationship is not gonna be the same because
I have a question. What made you constantly felt the need to always bring your relationship?
that's my problem. See, this time around, I will not be bringing friends or letting so much of my friends know my business. So someone asked me the other day, "Would you get back with Pastor Torres?" And I said, if I was to put him back in my life, right, hypothetically, I will not let anybody know.
Not that let anybody know. Not say you shouldn't let anybody know. I think they should know about like certain details of the relationship. Clearly, y'all are talking and y'all are creating some type of cordial situation. Not say y'all gonna get back together, but we don't know. We're all imperfect human beings, and if if the universe say y'all supposed to be together, then who am I to question that? However, it creates a lot of animosity when already your friends, like you try to, let me just bring them together. I love him and I love them. And we have to make it work because I want him to be included in everything I do. And I want them to be included in like birthday parties, trips, everything. But sometimes certain things just got to stay separate. I even compartmentalize my friends. I know certain friends that are not good for certain things. And they're not invited. They text and be mad about it. Why didn't I get invited? Because bitch, you just not on this.
No shade. I still didn't meet your man after all these years.
Meet is meet. You know about him.
But why wouldn't you let me like meet
him? It never. All right. The setting. The situation never presented itself. And I believe if it's gonna happen naturally, it'll happen naturally.
And I don't feel a way about it. For me, I always like people that I love and that gives me great energy. I want them around me all the time.
Yeah.
And if this is somebody I love, I want you to meet my friends that I love, and I want my friends.
But it's okay for them to not click, and you have to be okay with that.
And that's why I'm like, you know what? You don't need to be around my friends. I don't need to be around your friends.
Right. But in the same case can be reversed. Have you ever been around, any other significant, not just him, any other significant other's friends or family and felt a little bit of discomfort? So not saying you don't have to answer it, but
yes, Mr. Rat in the Stove, he like sometimes niggas act funny in front of their friends. Hello? Can we
Everybody, friends, family, girls, girlfriends too. Like people do all types of stuff, like weird stuff around. Or when you trying to integrate your friends, this friend group, and this, I know my friend from college, you would love her. This is my childhood friend. And sometimes it just don't work out. Yeah. And they just start, going, or sometimes you probably change up people. You probably went to school in California, like picture it.
If you don't get that Android phone out of here.
You went to California for college. You went to UCLA for 4 years. Come back with a whole California accent,
Right.
And your Brooklyn homegirl don't like that. So when your Cali friend come over, your Brooklyn, your Cali accent come out because you're accommodating your friend that's visiting, and then you know what I'm saying. Then your other friend starts feeling away, but she thinks you're trying to like son her, but it's just because you know what I'm saying. It's so complicated. Like this could go so many different ways.
I felt like with the last one, like. I felt like one of my friends was not kind of jealous of the relationship because it was just like, I was happy. I was happy. So it was just like, at the end of the day, bitch, you can't fuck me.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's the bottom line. That's a literal bottom line.
And if I see rose-filled glasses on with this nigga, then let me
be in my little bubble of love.
I hate. You don't like my nigga, but your nigga cheating on you.
But that's what I'm saying. People, you can't live in glass houses and throwing stones. You know what I'm saying? Clowns. People rather, it's easier for them to judge everybody else's life because it lets them distract them from their bullshit going on. Yeah. So if they focus on your shit, they don't got to worry about their shit.
Shit. So was there ever a time where you didn't like your friend's partner? And how do you move with that?
I've had a situation where my friend's partner didn't like me because she was more of a homebody shelter. So when we started getting close, go out. I'm younger. Yeah, I'm younger than this person. We used to go out and stuff. So in the beginning, it was kind of rough. It was kind of rough for him. He wasn't used to her being out and hanging out and doing. Mind you, we wasn't doing nothing crazy, not club hopping. I'm talking about just regular movies, dinner, just having her having a girlfriend, and she felt. She felt really good about that. Now, I'm not coming home so early. Me and Renee gonna hang out after work. We gonna catch a little movie. We don't even know what's in the theater. We just hanging out. And it's just like, then I started visiting and stuff like that over. And we used to be cordial, not super, super friendly, but, respectful. She lives with him, whatever. Sometimes I'll go, say good afternoon, say good, would not respond to me. So after a while, I just came over and stopped saying good. I'm stopped talking too.
Was that before I knew you? Or?
I think so.
I'm like, I never noticed that.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, no, but then she spoke to me about it. Was like, such and such. He's saying you came over and didn't say anything, and I'm like, well, I've been getting the cold shoulder for a while now, and I even say nothing to you about it. I let it rock because, like you said, I love my relationship with you so much. I'm not gonna let this bother me. I'm gonna just push that aside, and he don't want to talk to me. And it's years after us having a friendship, she expressed to me like, yeah, he wasn't really comfortable. He thought I was, out, letting her see the world, letting her, get her hair done at a better salon, showing her nice shit. Like, so he didn't really like that. And then after a while, now me and him so cool. We so cool because we got past that.
You know what's so crazy? And it goes back to the pillow talk.
Mm-hmm.
When you pillow talking, you like, babe, so Renee got this situation.
Right, probably.
Boom, boom, boom. He thinking, oh, birds of a feather.
But my thing is, I don't believe she was like kind of like bad mouthing or whatever. Maybe she was talking about something I said or I did. I'm always been a provocative person in front of as long as everybody's growing, I'll sit there and have a whole provocative conversation. This one nigga, So sometimes he'll be there cutting up too, but I didn't know he was like, in Jamaica, we call preying that shit.
Right.
Like he'd be like preying that, oh, so that's how you think. That's how you, so this must be the shit she introducing my shorty to. And it's not even like that.
Well, based off conversations that you would have with your girl, right? Are you judging her friends, or, like, not even judging? Like, are you turned off from a friend based off what your shorty's telling you about her friends?
I mean, you kind of. Is it even possible to not be like affected by that? Is it even possible? I feel like you will be affected some type of way.
Yeah, but you can't go to your spouse or your partner and be like, yo, Sean Treasure over here fucking Sean Treasure.
Not Sean Treasure.
Sean Treasure. Oh, babe, let me tell you.
Treasure.
Sean Treasure got like 4 boyfriends. She called it STD and such. Next thing now, Super Bowl party, Sean Treasure come on. Hi. He gonna feel some type of way about you being around. So either you don't tell your homeboy what your homegirl tell you, or you just like, and so know that that's your friend and know that you can separate the two, like, not because, and we could talk till we blue in the face to our partners about, don't judge me off my friend. Don't judge me off my friend. She do what she do. I still love her, but I don't do that. It's hard to convince him of that, especially if you tell, oh man, me and Sean Treasure going to Mexico.
Why is that her name?
Because that's what I want it to be.
Okay. I think.
That's our new hypothetical name from now on, Sean Treasure.
There's somebody in Jamaica with that name that you know.
Close.
What's the name?
Shantasia.
It's the same shit.
I put an R in there. She don't know it's her. She don't know. It's not you. I put an R in there.
Names. Last time I accidentally said somebody's name on the podcast, HR said you gotta take that episode down.
Ooh.
And that's I added the end.
Yeah, so when your friends, and you know what I'm saying, it's okay. And if you want to be an alibi, if you got a little friend that's a little provocative or not promiscuous, I'm sorry, and you know you the good girl and she asks you for an alibi, just help your friend out. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like, and are you one of those people or do you hate these people? I'm one of those people, and I'm sorry to everybody here, that every time we have plans or we want to go somewhere, I'm bringing my nigga. Because why do I just have to experience a good life? I'm bringing my nigga too.
I think you should say it in advance. Yeah, you cannot just walk in with him.
Clap your hands if you was tired of me inviting my nigga.
I never been out with you and your nigga, so I don't know.
Bitch, we on vacation.
Was it too much? Was it just a little? Okay,
no, so but what Bree says when we was with Taurus, What she likes about him is that he calms me.
Okay.
Is that what you said?
He calms you.
No, Wolf.
We have so much. This is a contradiction. You could tell when Taurus is on the good side of things because I mere positive things today. Taurus is just positive. Let me tell you something. Fuck everything Billy said about Pastor Taurus from this podcast forward. It's positive vibes only now, okay?
No, you know what? What I will do is, as the big person I am, literally, I will say, as much as I publicly trolled him on this platform,
Okay.
I will publicly apologize.
Oh.
So I will say I'm sorry.
Taurus is win again.
We did have a conversation. You probably know on Patreon.
Yeah.
That's why you need to come to Patreon. You probably knew before.
Right.
We did have a conversation. I'm not going to tell you what I said. You could go to Patreon for more. But I didn't Patreon embarrass him, so I will publicly apologize.
Right.
Because it's
you were hurting and you had
hurting.
needed to let some steam off, let your feelings out. So don't apologize for how you felt, but maybe how you said it and maybe dragged his name. But don't take back your feelings.
Yeah, because as much as it was all the bad
there's
times,
good times, yeah.
Before I even came on the podcast and talk about the bad times, I always said, my man.
Yeah.
And, so hope good energy, great vibes from you, wish great things for you. And again, I apologize. And yeah.
All right. Good for you, Billy. But anyway, yes, I do not enjoy a person that brings a nigga everywhere. If it's a couples trip or a group thing, yes. But tell me in advance. If I'm having a girls' night or whatever, we just hanging out, and next thing you walk through the door and you just bring in, I didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just give us some heads up. We're having boys' night. I'm not sure men feel the same. We're having boys' night. Y'all hanging out, smoking. He walking in with his shorty because, nah, she cool. No, we don't want her here.
Yeah.
Because she cool, but when she's seeing y'all cut up and she gonna have attitude, this is us.
Yeah. Yeah, I
and she texting him because I would do it. I'd be there like, I'm fucking ready to go.
And you act different in front you do not act the same in front of your friends at all. Because, like you said, maybe you said I act more calm, but I act more No, I was on the episode of House of Atlanta that week. Happy birthday, little bitch.
Yo.
But, maybe with him, or just in general, I act more like, bitch, I'm not going to act up in front of you because he said. So I do calm down. I am a little bit more tame. But there's something about you that don't act the same in front. You don't act the same in front of your spouse when you're with your friends.
Yeah, it's true because if I'm around my friends and we just cutting up with my man there, I don't care all that shit I was talking about. Oh my God, independent woman, this nigga can't tell me shit. I'm over there bringing this nigga his water, his food.
Yo, yes.
Babe, you okay?
You good?
I'm turning out one liquor. Swipe, Hannah, love. Swipe.
I don't even care about my friends.
What? Y'all don't care about you. Can you
Billy, get up to the body.
He was like, yeah, no. He was like this. I was like, your drink is good. He was like, it's a little hot. Let me get you some ice.
Yep. And that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. You want some ice? You good?
But you know what I learned? And this is gonna go for the next married situationship segment. Topic. I've learned. So when someone asks me, I've been learning a lot about love, and that's why I have to apologize also because it was just like. I don't, and this is my biggest struggle, and Wolf, I need your help with this, and Renee. I do not know how to love without using money.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I think like we said many moons ago, you're a giver. You're a giver. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're a giver. You know what I'm saying? You express your love with, you show your love with being able to, not just money, but just like things and spoiling your partner.
I'm sorry, I'm immature. When you said show your love, I'm in my head. Show your love for being the bad guy. You need to go.
Show your love. Where did you get that from? Where is that?
I don't know. I'm just thinking, show your love, baby.
Yeah.
But,
show your love. I say show your love. So it's not like, I don't know how to love without money.
But I want to learn how to love more deep than just using money.
Yeah, like you said, quality time, words of affirmation. Just lean into those more and see how that person, and then you'll be able to sieve out who's really there for you for real. The ones that you're not giving anything. You're giving them everything else except all this money. And then you'll really see what they're there for, what they're about.
I'm gonna say I don't know how to, because when I say I don't know how to, I say that because
Do you lead with money?
I feel like I told you I felt like I do, and
In the beginning, it's
it's
just
not
off the bat, just
intentional.
trickery.
But I realized trickery. I realized I show up like that because hmm, I've learned in this relationship, and this is where I have to take accountability
Mhm.
also as as a trick, and I'm not even using one to use the word trick, but I came off as, hey, I could do this for you. This is how I represent myself.
Oh,
So I have to
you have to.
maintain that.
That's how you.
And um
And it becomes hard to keep up with it, because even people with money have hard times. Even the richest people and people that invest, sometimes their money is tied up in investments and shit. They probably don't got that $10,000 for that
Right.
Birkin, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Oh babe, I want to go to Mexico, for my birthday. It's like, no, not right now. We trying to do this. I have this to focus on instead. But then you be like, what do you mean? You was spoiling me, flying me out. Then now you're like, whoa. I thought you
Right.
liked me for me. This is what you here for?
But here's the thing: we always tell everybody, love yourself, love yourself. But we never teach people how to love somebody else, because what does love somebody else? We could keep using love languages, but loving someone else, just make sure you support them, make sure you fulfill their love language. But what does that mean?
It means something different for everyone. It does not the same for everybody. Like you say, you lead with that, but you love. Some people say you love in your love. You want people to love you how you love, but you
Right
don't like when
now-
nobody give you nothing.
I told you to.
You don't know how to receive nothing from nobody.
Oh, I receive.
Oh, okay, you've been
Gay.
saying that.
No homo. Gay.
Not the wide receiver.
That's a little mini way. So don't.
But yeah,
Okay.
do it. Just lean into the other types of love. Spend time. Support them. Just learn how to be with that person through hard times. Tell somebody you lost your job and see how they feel about you.
Ooh. But then you gotta be more available.
You lost your job.
I lost my job. So do you think you could call me all day?
No, because you should be out looking for another one.
You're right. You're right. Wow. Taurus live. Do you have any words of advice for me on how to love this time around?
How to love like better than you loved before?
Yeah, without using money.
Ever had a
I mean,
chick try
money's
to
not a problem.
steal
Money
your
helps. If you know how to love properly and you got money, your shit about to be lit. You about to be turned up for sure. Because loving and not having no bread, you got to get real creative.
Yeah. Picnics in the park.
Emphasis on real. You know what I mean? Like that shit.
Maybe that's what it is. You have to get real creative.
Yeah, but that's saying like an abundance of money, or just like not like, say you have money, you have your regular job, just living day to day and being able to pay your bills, have a little coin on the side, but you don't have it. You don't have the extra to be spoiling nobody.
Right. Exactly.
Does that mean I'm broke because I can't spoil somebody?
Yeah,
So he not supposed to have no lover because he can't really trick off them buying shoes and trips and shit?
That's what they say.
I don't know, but I've been outside and the niggas been niggering.
See?
Nah. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a sucker because I always ask this question of what's love, and I always look for
You're gonna learn it through self-discovery.
But I've never been pussy, so let's go to the fuck. 7 condom mistakes you should never make, and this is very important. I've learned recently talking to, just men in general, that not everybody wear condoms, and yes, raw sex is the best sex.
Oh God, yes, it is. Shamefully, yes. When you're with your let's not put out the wrong information now. When you with somebody that you committed to, y'all have discussions. Y'all make sure y'all have y'all paperwork that y'all don't that y'all STD free.
That's it.
And I'm saying that y'all can go on and let the good times roll.
Yes.
However, y'all should be condomed up. And not just because you're not wearing or have some type of contraceptive. Oh no, I'm on the pill. We good. Pregnancy is not the only thing we trying to prevent around here. That's the least of your worries. Because that can go to the take me to the king. You can't pray that STD away.
All right, so the number 1 is not checking the expiration date of the condom. Condoms
expire?
Ah.
I didn't know that.
Clap your hands if you knew that.
I haven't used one in a very long time.
Me either, bitch. Mind you, I'm over here coaching my sons, my nephews about wearing a condom, and you know what they're gonna say? Do you always wear one? It's not about me. The fuck? I learned my lesson.
Listen, I've been through this before, and I ain't never caught nothing.
I went raw so you could be mature.
A word.
A word.
I went raw so you could be mature.
Indeed. Yes, condoms have an expiration date printed on the wrapper. An expired condom will not properly prevent pregnancy or STI transmission.
Oh my God! So that one stale Trojan that be in their wallet that they ain't get no pussy for how long is expired?
He don't play with you. He love you. He don't play with you.
Oh my God!
Using a condom that is the wrong size. If the condom is too big, you risk it slipping off during sex, and if the condom is too small, it may tear due to being stressed beyond its capacity. Condoms can come in different sizes. It's important that you and your partner find a well-fitting condom.
This is tea right here. Please do not buy the extra large or large if you know you cannot fill them out.
Yes. If you cannot
fill them out. Okay? Because it's gonna be slipping. I had an episode one time where I think the condom was too big for the person. And that shit just slipped off. And I was like, where the condom at?
It was stuck in your pussy.
Went to the bathroom. That shit just fell out. I'm like,
What?
Yes, fell out. But it fell out immediately, thank God. But I was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. I didn't sleep for 3 days. Yeah, because everything. Yeah, because if it came off, that means you let it rip inside of me.
But why would you fuck somebody that you think had?
No, because at this point, let me tell you how old I was. I was in my early 20s, probably
I'm not mad at you because I thought
20. Mind you,
wait. I did not think I had. I fucked raw, and when you fuck raw,
because when we first start having sex, no, tell the truth. When you first do sex ed, right, and their teacher's talking to you, that's the first thing that you're gonna get pregnant and you're gonna catch an STD. Wear a condom.
In school, they need to teach sex ed how to give head.
That's something you just gotta learn on the job.
What job?
On the job.
I learned on the job.
On the job.
While your head, nah.
No work experience necessary. You just gotta go through the motions.
Yeah, no. Now at this big age, work experience is necessary.
No, but at this age, when you first start, you just gotta.
Oh no. You start curling.
I mean, when young people are doing it in the staircases or whatnot, they be coaching each other through it.
I got this one nigga that be killing it. I'm like,
your best eater,
the best sucker.
Anywho, so 3.
Right. Yes.
You not leaving any space at the tip when wearing the condom. When you put on a condom, it is important to leave a space at the tip of the condom for semen. So that little nipple part right there, that's for the cum. Leave it up there, okay?
I don't know if you knew that.
I knew that. And you're supposed to pinch it. Yeah, they teach you. And you roll it down. You're supposed to pinch your top. And you're supposed to pinch your top and make sure air,
I never knew that.
So where were you at sex ed? Giving head. Head tension.
Head tension. Next one, wearing 2 condoms at once. The friction between the 2 condoms increases the chance of breakage. It's a bad idea.
People do that?
Yeah.
2 condoms is crazy.
That means you...
Clap because if you use 2 condoms.
You never do. You clapped? Why are you clapping? You did that?
Yes. You did that? I love how you look on this camera.
In the backside?
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm protecting myself.
That means...
So I'm thinking if the first one break, bitch, I'm still Got him!
Right, both of y'all gotta be hurting. Well,
I already have to use extra lube.
Oh, extra lube. Okay, that is wild.
Wow.
Oh my God. So the 5th one.
You know what sucks? When you spin the block and you take your old nigga back and you have to reuse a condom, give me your shit raw, bro.
What do you mean reuse a condom?
Like when you spin the block and you've been fucking people and they've been fucking people.
I think initially you should use a condom, like in the first couple of months or so. And then y'all have to... I need to see your paperwork, first of all.
Yeah,
we need to go to see them people. I need to see... Come and tell us something. All these 30-something years I've been on Earth, I have never caught an STD.
Me either. And people
Ever.
be like,
Ever.
it's just chlamydia. And I'm like, no.
No, not clap. Not clap. Not make it clap. Not chlamydia. Yo, every time I go to the gynecologist, I take my headphones off and hear stories about, people who would in there for gonorrhea and stuff. It's so exciting. I'm gonna tape the last one.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna tape it next time. She was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my God, I
because-
can't believe this nigga gave me shot me twice."
So, no, bitches be doing that. Thank you, Gabby. All right, this one.
Mhm.
Using the same condom for different sexual acts. What? Don't use a condom for oral sex and then use the same condom for vaginal sex. Similarities: don't use a condom for vaginal sex and then use it for anal sex. If you're going to be doing different sexual acts, take the condom off after one sexual act and put on another one before the next sexual act. That's too much. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be healthy.
Yeah, but I guess this is for
It makes sense.
this is it. This makes sense.
But
We're
none
giving
of us
tips.
can
We're
do
not.
it.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't.
Clap your hands if you change it for every. Exactly.
But you should. We're teaching. These are tips. We're teaching y'all. You're supposed to. Okay, number 6. Number 6. Waiting too long after sex before taking off the condom. Before you cuddle after sex, make sure you remove the condom first. After ejaculation, the penis goes soft. Damn sure does. This will leave more room.